Yo, 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 yo. We're starting soon, yo. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. DJ Fermi here to save you from your boredom of your everyday life. Whew. Man, this is a spicy track. Let me turn this down a little bit here. It's hard to compete with. Whoa. Whatever. Enough of this. That's our intro music. Let's get to some good shit.
Part of the weekend.
Here, if you want to know what I'm listening to, it is right here. I like how if you look away, you can see Soul Wax night versions. Very, very, very cool. This is so still too loud. Let me turn my microphone up a little bit. Turn them down. Sorry. Just checking my audio levels. Let's get this out of the way.
Dark market, ACDC, monster magnet, cheap trick, the hypnotics, smile faces, overhead, TC Matic, MC5, ELO, CCR.
What the hell am I listening to? Dude, I don't like how there's two different speeches. Two different sounds out of each ear. And one more mic test. Alright, good.
In the house, yeah. The Crabs are in the house. Kaya's in the house, yeah. The Muggins in the house. Thin Lizzy, Philip Breeders,
I guess I have to do that if I want this to be at a normal, reasonable volume. Sorry, I'm messing up the fuck out of this compressor right now. Bear with me a little bit. If you're watching this, just skip ahead until there's action. Okay? Keep skipping. And keep skipping. And if I turn it down, it's normal sounding. Alright. Fuck! So far, it's great content so far. I know this is great content, okay? It's the best content in the world. You just gotta get the right amount of noise playing out at the same time so you can't tell what's happening. That's how you know when you're really fucking succeeding at. Wow. So we're doing some rules here. I already been in a mailbox. Where's the fucking flight master? Can you believe this is the professional stream? I do. Polite Oak Chapel. Oh, I didn't sell anything. Fuck it. So, welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm DJ Fermi, the host of today's stream. It is a beautiful 11:18 a.m. on this Sunday. What is it? June 2nd, June 1st, sometime in June. Happy LGBT Pride Month, everybody. Try not to get stoned in any countries where it's still illegal. I'm going to be trying to level up to 60. Can we level up to 60 today in 12 hours? Is that possible? Huh? Maybe. With your help. Your support? Ha. What the fuck does that even mean? There's people who watch this shit in the past. They watch recordings of me. And this wouldn't make sense. because they wouldn't be influencing me. And to you, I'm talking to you right now, it's you. Click like, subscribe, and bribe, bro. Leave a comment below. Help out small independent streamers like me, because you know the algorithm's keeping us down. I'm DJ Fermi, and I'm gonna provide you some slick ass tunes as we level to 60. Again, this is just an audio test. I think that ducking is too intense. When I talk at a 20. So a 35 is probably more appropriate. A 20 is better. No one's watching right now, so I'm doing an audio test.
It's not you. It's the E talking. 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 It's not you. It's the E talking.
I just want to say, OBS is so fucking awesome. There is DJ level compression settings, especially how I can sidechain. So I have it set up that when I talk, the audio volume ducks down. You might have heard me fucking with that earlier. Here, let me go play some of that back right now. Pause this. You think it'd be hard for me to find video? Oh. I just kind of broke it there. Oh, VLC just took a dump. Oh God, ripperoni pepperoni. Let's try to get this off screen. Try to close this shit. Task manager, shut it down. Thank you. No one's watching right now, so I'm doing an audio test. Sounds great. I love it. Oh shit. There's some shit going down here. Oh shit. They don't even know what to say back to that. Just disrespected them. I need to buy some items, okay? Any vendors in here? You're like a vendor, right? Vendor? Vendor. Trade. Sell my grays at least. Voodoo pants. Ooh. I want the voodoo.
Part of the weekend never dies. 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 Part of the weekend
I'm selling
never
stuff.
dies.
Be patient.
Part of the weekend
What
never
the
dies.
hell?
Part of the weekend never dies.
I need to ask World
Part
Chat
of the
something.
weekend never dies. Part of the weekend never dies. Part of the weekend never dies. Part of the weekend never dies.
What is evil bad eye used for?
Never dies. Part of the weekend 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 never dies.
So this guy in chat he's like, he asked in World Chat, hey, how come I can't mount? And you apparently have to delete your WDB folder. I was just messaging him that. He probably got like 3 other people telling him the same thing. There's so many fucking alliance. Get the hell out of here. You're all disgusting. I wanna fucking spit on y'all. I think I will spit on y'all. Alright, let's start spitting on mass spit. Yeah, roleplay. Roleplay this, Alliance. I spit on you. I spit on you. You can't fucking run. I spit on you. Spit on you. I spit on you twice. That's what I thought. Little bitches. Why not? Let me, can I move these 2 frames up together? Let me scroll up. I was, mass emoting spits in chat. You guys can read chat too. Alright. I'm in the middle of this leveling guide. Finish Blood-Tinged Skies. Kill 30 plague bats. Before accepting Restless Souls and Zeldar to Outcast. Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's not get ganked, yo. Restless Souls. Come on. My quest log's full. You're full. Alright. What? Is this just like a turn-in over here? Restless Souls. Dungeon? Whatever. Alright, we're killing bat, bitches. Oh, carrying grubs. These things just... essence of life? What do they drop? It's part of Heart of the Wild. wasted 400 mana. Shit. They dropped larval acid. They drop a whole bunch of items, but they have a 4% chance of dropping larval acid, which is used for a few things apparently. Wow. More importantly, High of the Wild. I had that in my main when I was healing at first. Originally, I was a healer. Then I was like, hey, yo, you should let me do it as Shadow Priest. So, if we're lucky, you might get some of those. They're worth some money. Fuck, I did the wrong key again. Someday, I just did it again. I did it 3 times in a fucking row. I might learn, but that is not right now. Knock it off, wolf. Am I ready for PvP? Let me put my PvP gear on. What was the difference? Stamina is 156, 1.63. I'm experimenting with my health right now. See how much more I can get with my PvP stam gear. Looks like I get 400 more. Again, we go from the fear style of tanking. We're like warlocks, but better. That can heal. We're like warlocks that can heal. Ah, fuck your slowing poison. God, I hate this poison. Seriously, movement speed reduced by 66%. It is the worst. Alright. Alright, we got the score set up right here for new people into the stream. The rule is, if I can kill an alliance, I fucking will. But I won't suicide, unless it's funny. But yeah, we're trying to get a good KDA bubble hearth here. Yeah, we had to have the bubble hearth because that happened once yesterday, and I died laughing. Oh, I'm so sorry to your ears. Oh shit, I don't want to go to Tyr's hand. Ah, see? I knew the name of that place without even looking on a map. Yeah, I might have ground there once in a while with my friend Tyrion. I mean Tyrlin. Shout out to Tyrlin, to Oath, Malfurion. You, Citadel, great guild. Know the GM. And these are some fat beats. This is compute. Yeah, I guess it is compute. So you can almost script this, what I'm doing. It's pretty... Wow, that was a hard cut. So you Mind Blast, Side Strife, Shadow Word Pain, and as soon as they get in range of your Mind Flay them down once, but then your Mind Blast will be off cooldown, do another Mind Blast, and by that point they're hitting you, fear them. And then, try not to do Mind Blast while they're feared because that tend to breaks it. Direct damage affects wanding, Mind Blast breaks the fear, but for some reason, dots don't. And Mind Flay counts as a dot. It's a channeled spell. And then I try to wand him down for the last few hits so I can get maximum mana regen when I get the spirit back. A baller would swap these just when you have the spirit tap, and then put the other ones back on. But it's not going. But no, we're ready for PvP. Not mana-wise. But I'm taking a risk, because I gotta grind. I should RP walk to them too, or RP walk away. Alright. This will be fun. We can disrespect the hell out of them. Where are we? I'm working my way over here. There's a ton of alliance over here. Probably getting ready, probably doing Nax raids, honestly. Armor's at 50%? Really? Hold on. I'm so close. Let me repair. I gotta kill these stupid things anyway. I'm gonna save my Devouring Plague 3-minute cooldown for when I get fucking ganked any minute now. And when I do get ganked, I have to remember to press R to break the stun. "26 minutes. Whoa. Their sound. It was a little quiet before. There we go. I'll mix it up a little bit. That range of this Mind Flay is shorter than it's deceptively short. 26 yards? I knew that could be so short. What the hell? I do have a PvP ring. Is force? No, it's more than force stamp. It's 7 stamp. So I got 400 more health than I normally would. I'll have to swap these two around. So I can swap it earlier, quicker right here. Wow. This song is amazing. You want to hear me comment on songs? No, you don't. You want to hear me talk about World of Warcraft, right? Yeah, how many carrying grubs? How many have I killed so far? And how many larval acid has dropped so far? Right? Right? Huh? Let's talk about that. No larval acid. See, I can type lar. I got a large fang right there, apparently. Oh, I gotta stop typing. We'll mind blast it now. Now who's laughing? I am. How many of these fucking things did I have to kill before? God, must have been hundreds. I'm surprised I'm not getting killed because someone else is trying to grind those. Alright, seriously, I need to repair. Disrespect. Alright, can I repair off this guy? There we go. Very nice. dick. Sell that. Put that down. Thorium bar. I think I need those for something. For me. Yeah, look at these nerds porting around. Not RP running at a 60% blue skeletal horse like the legendary DJ Fermi does. Nice luck crit. That was an 870 crit. I think my record so far is 1007. So a 4% would be 25 on average to get one, maybe. Alright, do I gotta kill these things? No, I don't. Last time I tried to go there, I got wrecked. Not in the particular mood of getting wrecked again. Well, I'll tell you what happened. There's too many spawns too close together in that one building. There's 3 summoners who will all come running at me, and each one will summon a skeleton that's a level 55, like a full level 55. And they're all level 57. So it's not easy. I can't take on that many. Too many to be solo. So I won't. Let's see. I'll have to buff myself. Fort. Inner fire, which is armor. Shadow protection, which is obviously shadow resist. Mount back up. Yeah, I don't want to fight you guys. Go away. Alliance. What the hell's that thing? What is that thing? Is that an item I don't have? What the hell is that thing? I'm gonna ask this guy, what is that thing? Is it some quest item I don't know about? This guy is so slow at killing. He's not even moving or anything. What is it? This guy might not know English. Yeah, thanks for the fucking need. Okay. Wow. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I understand you. It's for you. I just want to know what it is. Is it? And then I saw he had a level 60 staff, and then I realized, okay, maybe we're not on the same quest. Still, maybe you should be more communicative. It's a word. Look it up. Let's fucking go, baby. I dropped it all on him. Yeah, see? I told you I'll engage him. I need this doggo. He comes running back. He knows I'm violent. Yo, come on, fight me. I can't keep up with that shit. I'm making enemies though. I'm out of mana. Alright, we're done with that quest. And no larval acid. Yeah, I had to grind those before. How many? Eight of those. Yeah, that's like the most you'll use for a recipe is 8 larval acid. Some of you might be saying, thank God that fucking song's over. I got something to tell you. This song's even better. Honestly, I don't even know what that means.
Excuse me?
Look at this world. Look at this texture. It's all orange. Looks like death is everywhere. There's bats, plague bats. I'm fucking scared of them. They probably got rabies. That's why I have this stupid maggots. Well, actually, I'm not fighting those anymore, so I can probably get rid of this disease. Let's work on that. I don't want to be diseased. Fifth, 14 more of those plague bats. I'm gonna try to pull a couple mobs at a time, make this a little bit more entertaining for the peeps out there.
I said I can shout!
These bad eyes sell for so much.
Okay, well stop making me then! Hey! I
Looking for more bats. I'm gonna pull 2 bats at a time. Oh, what the fuck? How dare you? I fear you. You don't fear me. So, Shift R. No, you don't fear me. I fear you. So I used. Ooh. Duel of the Forsaken's a 2-minute cooldown. So as a matter of practice, I'm gonna try to practice using these cooldowns to get the reflexes for PvP. It's supposed to be, oh shit, I'm feared in PvP, break it instantly. Not, I'm in PvE, do I fear it or not? Let's try to get that little faster reflex. Oh, looks like somebody else was clearing plague bats. I need fucking plague bats. Get out of here. I'm gonna drink first. Go. No. What are you fuck off. Fuck off. What are you doing? What are you fucking doing? Hope you die. I was gonna fucking show the peeps how to double pull. Disrespect me like that. There's a runt, that'll work. Alright, I'm gonna try to pull 2 of these things. Who's got the least amount of health? I don't need the gargoyle. Idiot, pull the gargoyle. Alright. Hopefully the gargoyle won't fuck up the other run. We wait till they're both in range, and then we fear them both. And then I focus on the one that I got the majority dots on. And this one, shield up. Mind blast. Mind slay down. And that is how you double pull. So it did use a bit of mana, but it's a lot faster. Level 60 alliance. In a group, nonetheless. The cowards! Too afraid to solo. Even as a level 60. Gonna kill 7 more hounds and 11 more bats. My ears are getting a little fatigued.
Morale is a very, very important part of managing a team. I used to work in a large call center where we had maybe 100 or so agents who were all commission based. And with good morale, you could see closing rates increase as much as 5 points. Not increasing closing from 30 to 30, just 5% higher, like 30.015. But from 30 to 30,
We got our boy the quartering here. Give him a like and subscribe.
would have a great vacation policy. People are
Got him.
They're burning the candle at both ends, and they're getting yelled at, and they're getting worn down. And obviously, then morale suffers. Let's continue. Richard Lewis published a good story here on source. More high-profile Blizzard staff set to leave amid morale problems. Look, work is called work because it's work. I know that you subscribe and you like my videos like you're doing right now for those deep thoughts, but it's sometimes the truest things are worth saying out loud just to remind yourself. Sources have informed Dexter2. I'm always never. Oh God, I need to just reach out to Richard and ask him how to say the name. That several high-profile and experienced staff are set to leave Activision Blizzard over the next 2 weeks. Some of them will be Kim Fan, the global product director of Blizzard Esports, someone who has been with the company over 13 years. The news comes just a week after Nate Nanzer, the Overwatch League's commissioner, announced that he would be leaving.
Dude, they're jumping ship. These employees, man, they see when it's going down. Oof. Activision ruined their company.
To work for rival company Epic Games, likely presiding over their 2 esports titles, Fortnite Battle Royale and newly acquired Rocket League. Now, I think that obviously part of the struggle with Blizzard Esports, there's only so much that you can do inside that department. If the game that you're promoting, in this case will be Overwatch, isn't exciting anymore or people don't want to watch it, it makes your job very, very difficult. When Overwatch was new and still really popular, not that it's not popular still, but you get what I'm saying. When Hearthstone was still really popular, it probably made life a lot easier. Things that you tried, you didn't have to try as hard to succeed because the market was just gobbling up everything. Now that there's more competition out there, you've got to work harder, and that can be disillusioning for some people. Now, some people will strap their boots on, tighten their belts, get to work, and other people will abandon ship. I'm not saying that's what she's doing, but I'm saying I would understand that.
That's what I was saying.
Perhaps the trying times isn't for everybody. The
jumping
news
ship.
continues a trend of negative headlines for Activision Blizzard, including hundreds of layoffs being made despite the company's latest shareholder meeting announcing a record revenue year. They were also criticized for treating their customers with contempt during the disastrous announcement of Diablo Mobile, and where developers shy to the crowd with comments such as, "Do you not have phones?" That will go down to infamy. I don't know if there will ever be a more hilarious statement made by a game dev. I'm trying to think of like a similar
Do you not have phones?
boner, but I
You
can't
think
think
you
of
do,
one.
but you don't.
Sources internal to Blizzard confirm that the reason for the latest round of departures as being linked to low morale, especially surrounding the development of esports divisions of their games. People are getting really tired of working for Peter Valeslica?
Oof. It looks like I don't want to work for
One
him
source
either.
said the sources have become commercializing the esports titles instead
Gotta
of
get the
making
same
good
nose as
programs
me.
for the
This
community.
guy's
Oh, well,
cool.
imagine that. Many people internally
This guy looks like Draven too.
are laying that on Pete. I'm sorry. Yes, they're laying that on Pete, worrying about money, and it has crushed morale among the Call of Duty and Overwatch teams, especially. He's the president and CEO of Activision Blizzard Esports, who joined the company in 2016 from Fox. His previous role at Fox, he oversaw the digital output and content creation. Some people at Blizzard feel that doesn't necessarily equip him to make decisions about what's best for esports, due to the noted
What the
differences
fuck does
between the
what
markets.
does
This is
this
something we
boomer know
talked
about fucking esports?
yesterday, I think, with GameStop. By the way, GameStop, you should probably be selling vape, like gamer branded vape juice and jewels and gamer skin vape products. I bet you that would do well for your stores. I was thinking about that last night on live stream. But they hired like somebody from a tile company, or they hired some boomers from companies that aren't going to be around in 5 years to try and save their company that's not going to be around in 5 years. And there's a lot of validity to that. Certainly, when you're at a high level, there are certain things that are the same. Like, for example, I run a search marketing agency. That's what I do for a day job. I run paid search ads on Google and Bing specifically, as well as Gemini too. And it doesn't really matter if I'm selling toilet paper or television service or fishing lures. There's lots. A big part of my day is the same no matter what the product is. However, when I truly understand the culture, when I truly understand the people that work at a company and the people that buy the products, for example, I had a fishing lure company. I would normally have never taken a company this small, but they were local, so I was like, hey, I want to work with them. And, I went and toured their factory. I went and used their fishing lures. I talked to people that use their fishing lures. And I think that made me more effective. I know it did. So, yes, having those skills that translate are great, but also understanding the community is even better. It's not clear exactly how many people will be leaving the latest round of internal changes, but there were several names with some experience on the list that was passed to us. While we have chosen to omit those names from the report, the resignation of Fan, whose incredible tenure at the company has made her synonymous with Blizzard Esports for many, stood out as especially newsworthy. We're currently awaiting further comment on the story, and we'll bring you updates when they become available. So I don't know what this sounds like to you. I don't know that these are people that are laying off, getting laid off, but sometimes when companies are downsizing, okay, they'll give you an option to take a buyout or be, laid off or potentially laid off. And maybe that's what we're seeing in the esports department here with Blizzard. But, also there's a very real reality that esports isn't what it once was for Blizzard. Hearthstone, I mean, gosh, I don't even think about that anymore. And at one time it was wildly popular. Now it's kind of been replaced by, I don't know, really what has really fit in there. Magic Arena isn't anywhere near as popular as that ever was. People have just moved on. Now, Classic WoW I think is doing really well for streaming, but Classic WoW really isn't an esport. I guess you could maybe do PvP. But, I mean, we're talking about Overwatch here. That's what we're talking about for Blizzard, and Heroes of the Storm, which failed. I'm not sure, but I think what we're really seeing here is kind of the backflow of the department expanded and was doing great, probably could do no wrong for several years when Overwatch was really popular and Hearthstone was really popular. now that their popularities have waned, we're probably seeing a lot of bloat in the department, a lot of disgruntled employees in the
All right, I
department,
need runts
a
now.
lot of resentment, right? Because imagine it was your day job. Well, yeah, I can give you a real world example for me. I have a client, and they change something internally. They change a price point, for example. It makes my job extremely difficult because they're no longer competitive in the marketplace. And then they come to me and say, why aren't we doing as good as we were before? And I say, well, because you raised your price by 30% and you didn't add any additional value. And they say, well, we don't care. Do better. Well, there's only so much that I can control as a marketer if you're going to change your price and things like that. And I think if you translate that to Overwatch, if it's my job to promote esports and I have a suboptimal product or a stagnant product, or I'm losing support for example, Heroes of the Storm, or Hearthstone isn't doing much to rejuvenate the community,
Runts. I need
there's
runts.
probably a lot of resentment in there, and that leads to poor morale, which leads to people bailing out on the company. I think that, to be honest with you, Blizzard would do well to ignore esports entirely and just focus on making amazing games. That's just me, but that comes from someone who isn't a huge fan of esports, so I understand. I also understand that the esports community is gihugic, all right? Fortnite, Apex Legends, PUBG, obviously, League of Legends. The list goes on and on of gigantic games that are really buoyed by their esports competitions and gigantic prize pools and things of this nature. So, I mean, I guess Blizzard probably has to start by making their game better, more interesting to watch. They need to figure out how to get people interested in watching Hearthstone again. They need to figure out why people don't want to stream it. They need to figure out why people don't like to watch it. Because I always thought with Hearthstone, like, the truly great minds were playing Magic the Gathering, but the people that wanted to be entertained were watching Hearthstone, which is why Magic Arena came around finally. Way too late, obviously, but Wizards of the Coast was looking at all this money in quote-unquote esports, the esports gold rush, and they realized that Magic the Gathering isn't fun to watch, and so they finally put the money into Arena, but in my opinion, too late, because that craze is over. Now, will Hearthstone make a return? Will Overwatch find a way to get people interested in it? I don't know. I mean, League of Legends has been around for a long time. People still like watching it. PUBG, Call of Duty, for example. These games have all been around for
League of Legends
forever.
is
So
fun to watch.
could they revitalize? Sure. Will people eventually get sick of Battle Royale and want to come back? Maybe. But in the meantime, I think people are floundering in their esports department. It'll be interesting. I imagine we're going to see some more announcements this coming up week.
Like,
I'll
if you
be
could
interested to see if
shoutcast,
it's more about a layoff or if it's about people just bailing out. I'm curious what you think.
like, if you could shoutcast World of Warcraft, then maybe World of Warcraft could do better.
Should Blizzard just get back to focusing on making good video games?
Should I just start shoutcasting this game right now? All right, guys, this is it. I'm gonna start mounting and looking for another run to slay. I got 2 more left. This is really up. There was one there the whole time. No one expected it, and bam, bam. Whoa! It is enough mana for one mind flame, mind blast. Can I get a fear? I get a fear. Just enough mana for another mind flay. Good enough to wand it down now. Wow, spectacular. Simply fucking spectacular. And I'll swear in my shoutcasting too.
Or do you think that they can kind of revive their esports community? What, in your opinion, is the big problem with Overwatch as somebody who doesn't watch?
All right, that was the recording, everybody. Give him a like, give him a subscribe, help out his channel. The guy's great. He's based. He knows what's up. From Wisconsin. Cheesehead. Holler. Let's slide this back over. There's a runt right there the whole time. Ooh, we got another mind flay off. Wand him down. Keep an eye open on your back. How long have we been streaming for? 2 hours? An hour? Yeah, because I had to cast fort twice already. So let's do one more. What the hell's going on outside? Fort buff myself. It's been an hour and 7 minutes. Oh, we did get that kill. Let me update that. Somebody's screaming right now. Why didn't you update that? All right. Worked on those 2 quests. I think I was supposed to go down here. Yeah, go down there sometime. Oh, I didn't notice them. Oh, it's our friend. Want to buy. It ain't looking good for you, fem. Out of range. All right, let's do this. Aw, man. I try. I'm still getting healed from that dot. It's pretty funny. Oh, nice. Looks like some people have been clearing inside there. Let's try to quest up with that guy. Because this gets pretty hard to solo this. I'm not some type of warrior who's gonna tank 8 mobs at a time. Nice. So he killed it. Let's tab the other one and do this thing to it. Gotta shield myself. As for this thing, you're gonna be in charge of healing me now. A silly soundtrack.
So this is Mark more nuanced than that. But in general, what he's saying is completely fucking true. Like, the world does feel smaller without flying. Because whenever you fly everywhere, you don't need to worry about, like, let's say... Like
The
Bell
hill,
Reaver
the
is a good
tree.
example of this. And I think actually the way that you start...
No, I was just simply running along this path here. I was noticing I was running along this path. I was like, you know, people can't run sideways this way because there's this giant fucking deep valley here. And you can't ride along because it's so hilly and bumpy. So you're like forced to ride along this path. And that's why it's so easy like to gank people running along this path here.
Off in a Hellfire Peninsula, for example, in Outland, and you see the Fell Reaver, and you're like, fuck. And some for one Thomas.
Only shooting for, I think Alan Adham, lead designer for the game when we were in the early stages, as well as founder of Blizzard, one of the founders of Blizzard. He wanted servers with only like 500 people on them.
Whoa.
Really tiny. And because he wanted that sort of social neighborhood-like effect where you run by people and you recognize their name, and you run by them again, you recognize their name again, and then maybe you'll actually go say hello. And if you are fewer people, we were originally
Like a school. Friends.
What? Like, what happened? Like, does Alan Adham still work at Blizzard?
Bring back tiny
was it
servers.
Done to the fucking game? That's what I want.
if you like retail, play retail. But I said you've lost about 4 or 5 million players who really miss this
Leaked?
and grew up with this.
Wow.
And it was important. And I said, I think what will happen is if you bundle it with the subscription, don't charge anything extra for it, you're going to bring people back that will play both. You'll bring people back like me who miss the old WoW.
Yeah.
And they're going to come for the nostalgia, and they're going to stay because it's not easy to get through this content.
Yeah.
They're going to stay a while. And if you keep supporting it, then I think that you'll be able to bring back a couple million.
You kidding me?
At least 1 million, maybe 2 million, and that's more than enough to justify the existence. But I said, you know what? They're going to stick around because what they'll do is they'll play. And you have the retail player.
What I really like about this is that a lot of these like classic WoW guys, like him and like Kevin Jordan and a lot of these other people, they're just really, modest, soft-spoken neckbeards, right? I mean, that's basically what they are. Just elite neckbeards. Like instead of being, a level 28 neckbeard like us, they're like level 40 neckbeards. And
Level 40 neckbeards.
They just know what to do. And it's crazy just to hear the devs just say, literally, this is exactly what everybody's been saying. This is exactly what everybody's wanted. It's not even like, oh, kind of like that, or I'm, misrepresenting what they're saying, but they're literally saying that exact thing. And the old gods more like the old devs. Yeah, business suit neckbeards. I'm amazed.
Blizzard actually told you guys that they lost the code for the original Warcraft. Well, that's partially true. What was missing was not so much the code, but the data, like all the spawn data and everything else. And so Nostalrius was really helpful in helping Blizzard understand how to patch some of the holes in that data.
That's actually pretty
and
smart.
Get back what was lost. And then I think what happened was the classic WoW team actually found another way to reconstruct the data that was even better.
Help me! Help me!
And through the hard work of all these people,
Help!
they were able to replicate this. Blizzard actually told you guys.
Wow, okay. That's exactly what we've been... Yeah, I'm not surprised, honestly. I'm really not. Mark Hearn on layering. Okay, this is going to be good. There's a few more of these, like 2 or 3 more.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you. Seriously, Dot. That's the name of a warlock. Seriously. Oh, yeah. This guy's an old school WoW player. I can tell by his name. That was a memey thing we'd say back then was seriously. Make sure I get credit for this. I want to get this fucking Flayer's head. Thank you. Let me give this guy a fort buff. He saved me. Alright, more Asmongold movie time in just a second. I'm gonna eat some chips.
I can see why they went with a layered approach here, because can you imagine trying to get these spawns?
It would be impossible. There's no way you could do it. There's no way.
If they weren't layered? Like, it's bad enough as
Yeah.
it is, right? Oh. Come on. Give me something.
See, now he's getting pissed.
So, but I hope
Exactly.
they don't keep it for full launch, because I think a layered approach divides the community up, and you really want the social aspect for World of Warcraft. The original design goal for WoW was to be an intensely social game. At the same time, we wanted to give you a path to solo ability, so you didn't feel stuck. And so we made most of the quests and most of the leveling aspects of the world not group-oriented. And then for the hardcore players, we would build in difficult quests that required a group. Did I get them?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, come on. Give me something to...
I'm amazed.
You know, Blizzard actually told you guys that they lost the code for the original World of Warcraft. Well, that's partially true. What was missing was not so much the code, but the data, like all the spawn data and everything else. And so Nostalrius was really helpful in helping Blizzard understand how to patch some of the holes in that data.
That's actually pretty
and
smart.
Get back what was lost. And then I think what happened was the classic WoW team actually found another way to reconstruct the data that was even better. And through the hard work of all these people,
Holy
they were
shit.
able to replicate this. You know, Blizzard actually told you guys.
Wow, okay. That's exactly what we've been... Yeah, I'm not surprised, honestly. I'm really not. Mark Kern on layering. Okay, this is going to be good. There's a few more of these, like 2 or 3 more.
I can see why they went with a layered approach here, because can you imagine trying to get these spawns?
It would be impossible. There's no way you could do it. There's no way.
If they weren't layered? Like, it's bad enough as
Yeah.
it is, right? Oh. Come on. Give me something.
See, now he's getting pissed.
So, but I hope
Exactly.
they don't keep it for full launch, because I think a layered approach divides the community up, and you really want the social aspect for World of Warcraft. The original design goal for WoW was to be an intensely social game. At the same time, we wanted to give you a path to solo ability, so you didn't feel stuck. And so we made most of the quests and most of the leveling aspects of the world not group-oriented. And then for the hardcore players, we would build in difficult quests that required a group. Did I get them?
Yeah, exactly. Like...
So, developing PvP was something that we wanted to do from the beginning.
What a
But
mistake.
we were very unsure how to handle balance in PvE versus PvP.
Some things never change.
And that's something any MMO has to contend with. Anything that has a PvE version and a PvP version is not just twice as hard to do, it's about 10 times harder to do.
Yep.
Because unless you have completely different skills and abilities, It's very difficult to match up. And I'd like to say we knew what we were doing for that, but we really didn't. And PvP was so unfun during the last year of WoW development that we decided to hold it back to post-launch, and that was a really good decision.
Damn. Imagine that. An element of the game being unfun, so Blizzard decides to hold back releasing it. It should have always been World PvP. I think BGs are okay. I do. I don't think... I think random BGs are actually probably good, but I think there is a very strong argument to be made that BGs maybe should have never existed.
Something interesting about quest text.
Everybody keep start summons, guys.
I'll show you when it comes up later, and I'll mention it again. But originally, quest text used to instantly appear during early development of the game.
Right. Now there's an option for
and we had tons of quests in the game, but our own teams were giving us feedback that there was not enough lore or story. And we're like, what do you mean? We have tons of quests and we've written all this lore. Right. How can you say there's no story? So we made a change. No, I'm not going to group. Because I can't be a good group mate while I'm telling WoW stories.
Look at that.
And so we made a small change. We, instead of bringing the text up immediately, we teletyped it. So it would, and you can see this in Classic WoW, it will actually just start drawing across the screen. And that, something interesting about quest text. People are asking me, how is WoW Classic going to survive modern times? And I think it's going to survive modern times by not dicking around too much with it, honestly. Warts and all. Like, I think...
Hey, look at that.
I think you have to make changes, but you're going to have a guiding set of philosophies that you never... Because if you start making change after change, you just become retail WoW after a while. If you just go down the regular expansion set, you become retail WoW after a while. And that defeats the whole purpose of sort of like taking the design philosophies, a slice in time at the beginning, and carrying them forward. So what were those design philosophies? They were about, having a meaningful experience.
He just knows.
Leveling, having a sense of achievement.
We
wanted shorter gameplay sessions. To us back then, that meant
only 5 hours.
You want to feel like you were accomplished in an hour. Now people want to feel accomplished in the 15 minutes they have to log on. People are asking me...
This is crazy. Like, I literally just... They just say, like, he just says what it is. You started this. Like, no, I mean, like, why no graphics updates? Because the game, I think that there's a certain amount of nostalgia that appeals to people. I mean, this is the way I feel, right? Certain amount of nostalgia that appeals to people, and whenever you start making graphical changes, then you sort of kind of diverge from people's original memories of the game, and so they won't be attached to it in the same way. If you want like a real answer of why, I mean, that's why I would say. Yeah, I have one more that I'm going to watch, then we're going to start this up, okay? Collectible cards.
I really wanted a collectible card game mini game in World of Warcraft. I wanted you to be able to, because we were playing a lot of CCGs in our off time, Magic the Gathering, Legend of the Five Rings, and I wanted one in game as a mini game. And the idea was you could play it anywhere. You could sit down at a campfire out there, or whip out a deck of cards and start playing with somebody else, and you'd get like a little menu screen and put cards down. This was hard to imagine back then because The Witcher 3 hadn't happened, Gwent hadn't happened, and nobody understood what the benefit of this would be. I wanted you to loot cards from mobs out in the world to fill your deck. And when you got into the inn,
it's like the Darkmoon
Fair. I sat down at one of these tables across from somebody else, and we played a round of this card game, it would be ranked. So the inns would be places you would go to get ranked play. Same with boats.
So they're like gyms and Pokemon.
Boat rides were meant to be pretty long. I really wanted
it's crazy, man.
Such a good idea.
I get so high. I'm so, the guy, I mean, like, these guys are, I mean, they're fucking geniuses. Like, they just know. Like, They just fucking know what to do. And the fact that these guys, these elite neckbeards from the early 2000s, were able to come together and create this game, it's just incredible to believe, man. Did he get fired or did he leave? I don't know what the details are, honestly. I don't know like what his relationship with Blizzard is. I think that it's not like particularly good, but who the fuck knows? He left. Yeah, I don't want to get into like too much details. I want to actually watch some more of this because it's really interesting to me. I'd like to actually talk to I'd like to see more of this information and figure it out. He started his own company, was his long-term plan. Well, that's good, but I don't know. It's crazy for me to see like the things that these guys are saying and have those things that they're saying be so closely similar to the things that everybody has been saying and thinking about the game for years. And it's just really great for me to see. Invite him on the stream. You know what? Maybe one of these days I will. He follows me on Twitter. I'll send him a DM today, and we'll see what happens. How about that? Yeah, people like to see that. Yeah, I mean, why not? Yeah, I'll work it out. And you know what? There's probably a few other like classic WoW devs, and I'll talk to them too. And I'll have to structure out some actual questions and make sure that we don't focus on talking.
All right. Enough about Asmongold. Let's continue with our questing. What the hell is that place? Zalmarshar? Really? Great, now my keys are all greasy. Killed the plague hounds. We need noxious plague bats. Oh, I have no buffs at all. Yeah, because I was recently fucking killed. Let me turn this off. Holy crap. Orc buff, shadow thing, inner focus, inner fire, and drink. Totally get this guy right now. Jajabo. Let's try doing this. Got him. This should match. Yep, it does. I gotta keep. Now that I made an enemy, I gotta keep my eyes on my back. Wash your back. Oh, you way to break my fear instinct. Oh, fucking slowing poison's the worst. God, I hate these noxious playbacks. Playbacks. Knock it off. I just want a little music.
I can see that lone star from 1,000 miles away, calling me back home, though I ventured far astray. When I see that beacon shining for me all alone, it calls me back to Texas and to home. Lone star, shine down on my hometown, fill my light my way. Cattle in the old corral, the open range all round, sunlight and the smell of new mown hay. I remember though I've wandered and much happiness I've found, still I wish that I could be back there today. I know my home is waiting for me by the river's shore. I know that all the ones I love would welcome me once more. In dreams I see them now, though it seems I'm bound to roam. My thoughts are still of Texas and of home.
Drinking. I'm getting some mana in real life too. Nice glass of milk. Whole milk. Get that slowing poison out of here.
Cattle in the old corral, the open range all round, sunlight and the smell of new mown hay.
103, 1003. 1007 is the current record though.
Still I wish that I could be back there today. I know my home is waiting for me by the river's shore. I know that all the ones
So if
I
you want to do
love
some
will
math.
welcome me once more. In dreams I see them now, though it seems I'm bound to roam. My thoughts are still of Texas and of home.
That was the base damage. How did it do so much damage? Oh.
Troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number. I love
15%, 15%.
but the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will
10%.
end. Heartache number one was when you left me. I never knew I could hurt this way. And heartache number
459.
two was when you came back again.
Ah, it's like close enough.
You came back but never meant to stay. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more.
God, get your
Yes,
fucking
I've
slowing
got
poison out of
heartaches
here.
by the number, a love that I can't win.
No, come here, you bat.
The day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. number 3 was when you called me and said that you were coming back to stay. With hopeful heart, I waited for you. Knocked on the door.
Get a mind blast off and wanted down.
You must have lost your way.
Very
Yes,
nice.
I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't get. But the day
Heck
that
yeah,
I
man.
stop counting, that's the day my world.
This guy knows what's up. In that community, in this community in World of Warcraft, great. He knows what's up. I did that really low on mana. We'll be fine. Let's turn the song up.
I'm going under, drowning in the blue. I'm down so doggone low, have to look up to see the soles of my shoes. I'm going under, getting old. For a little while, thought that I could smile. Everything was rosy and fine, but then it set in. You were leaving. Now I'm going out of my mind. I'm going under, getting over you. I'm going
Come on, keep drinking.
drowning in the blue. I'm down so doggone low, I have to look up to see the soles of my shoes. I'm going under, getting over you.
Seven more bats.
Now I
Bats.
walk around, my heart on the ground, hurt and lonely since I don't have you. I'm barely hanging on, I'm almost gone.
Yes, high level
Now I
commentary
wish I
is
had
what you can get when I'm grinding bats in the noxious
I'm
Eastern Flaglands.
going under, getting old.
I need to learn the lore of this
I'm
place.
going under, drowning in the blue. I'm down so doggone low, have to look up to see the soles of my shoes. I'm going under, getting over you. I'm going
Bank space is pretty good so far.
getting over
Sometimes it gets full and then it's annoying. Oh, you can't loot sniff, you big baby. Ah, shut up. I'll fucking kick you. So, no one's watching right now, okay? For people watching the archive. No one's watching right now. It's me talking to myself in a microphone in a video game, okay? So, this isn't normal. People aren't supposed to just start talking out loud like this, okay? So this is like a crazy person's rant, okay? I think every streamer is a crazy person. We reward them with money if they're especially crazy. So you can donate below. I fucking joke. Grind shit over here. I'm not done killing those bats. I gotta grind right here first. I would have gotten him, believe me. You guys know I would have fucking dotted him up. And then it's a 20% chance of him getting stunned. And then it's 3 more seconds of me doing more like 400, 500 more damage. And then I usually might get him. Unless they're a fucking evasive class like a druid. Another fucking night elf. Vicious. Yeah, hey. To the haters. Look right down there. See? 2 world PvP kills. Don't be mad that the Alliance outnumber me 100 to 1 on this server. Well, it's not 100 to 1. It's like 2 to 1. They outnumber us, okay? All the grind spots are majorly covered by Alliance. Good luck fucking you're a horde trying to camp a spot. No, there'll be 3 Alliance there for every like 1 horde. Maybe even 4. At least in the camping spots, so you grind like high level, like Black Lotus spawn points, for example.
Be sure it's true when you say I love. It's a sin to tell
RP walk around.
a lie. Millions of hearts have been broken just because these
it's so bright outside.
were spoken. I love you. Yes, I do. I love you. If you break my heart, I'll
That's some sun.
So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie.
Be sure it's true when you say I love you, honey. 'Cause you got sense enough to know it's a sin to tell a lie. Whole lot of folks' heart is done been broken. Just over a whole lot of foolish words that's been spoken.
I love you. Yes, I do. I love you. If you break
Hit the high note, bro.
my heart, I'll
Everyone
die.
should be singing along at home.
So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a
He did the thing. He did the fucking thing. No slowing poison. No. I love it when they miss. Let's dot them down. What's the wand speed?
In the shadow of the valley,
2.8 for 2 wands.
I would like to settle down. Wide open space, wind on my face.
Fucking carrying never dropped any larval acid for me.
Distant horizon,
What
the
is this?
moon on the
Darrowshire
crest.
Spirits and Breeze.
In the shadow
Okay, hold
of the valley
Okay, good.
that I love best, you have always waited for me. And you
Mortal
always
Strike, holy crap. Are these like level 60 warriors? God damn. Don't fucking Martel Strike me. I don't like it. You're scaring me.
A little bit further, I will find my rest.
How do I?
In the shadow of the valley.
How do I free a spirit?
That I love dear.
Defenders of Narrowshire. Death Singer. Scorched Champion. Red Weaver. Cannibal Ghouls. Diseased Flayers. Diseased Flayers is one of them.
I have wandered many places, but they're all the same to me. Nowhere I found to settle down. A little bit further, I'll find my rest in the shadow of the
We did it! We freed a spirit. Alas, my soul is free.
In the shadow of the valley that
Okay, it says Cannibal Ghouls, Gibbering Ghouls, Diseased Flayers. It's the only diseased flayer there is.
Play it again, my Johnny. Maybe you're cold, but you're so warm inside. I was always a fool.
No!
For my Johnny.
Actually, I'm gonna let this slide. But I need to kill these fucking big things.
For the one they call Johnny Guitar. Play it again.
Let me remind you how much restraint it is taking me not to start bellowing out worst possible
What if you go?
strangling turkey sounds there
What
is.
if you stay?
But these
I
are fun
love
songs.
you.
Ah, that's not even the right fucking. Ah, you flying goblin.
You can be
Gargoyle. You're not a.
I know.
You're not a noxious bat.
There was never a man like my
What do we get? We got a
Johnny.
green. Ooh, look at that strength and spirit.
Like the one
I'll disenchant that right away.
Johnny Guitar.
So I have a ton of materials and mats you might notice, like grenades and wow, stuns the target for 3 yards for 3 seconds. Damn, these fucking high explosives. Engineering is so cool. What's this leather? Oh fuck that. Nobody wants to use leather with spirit.
Like my Johnny. Like the one they call Johnny Guitar.
I think I'm pressing B because I used to have a BB with my my shield, my self shield macro.
Johnny Guitar.
Maybe. done at this stupid one? Yes. No, 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 no. This scales based on your mount speed. So if I were to dismount, I'd be even slower. Fuck. Fuck! No, 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 don't chase me that way. No! Don't fucking slowing poison. What is the range on that slowing poison? Wasting mana. Look at this. So slow. Testing in this area. Really? Fucking great. Sure, making this easy for me. Go through two mobs at a time. There we go. Let's do this 5 more times. Six more times, actually. Double pulls. Hello. YouTube not working my chat? What's going on here? I want to be enjoying this fucking music, but hold on. Fucking YouTube's streaming service is acting weird. I'm going to my page. You guys said hello. I'm saying hello. Service is acting. Mute this. Dropping a like. What are you fucking doing? What do you mean? I am logged in. You stupid, stupid thing. I'm clearly logged in. Take me to my live stream control panel. What do you mean, oops? What do you mean, oops? All right. Live dashboard. What the hell's happening? I can't see my live dashboard for YouTube. I'm going to turn this off and turn this back on again.